gonna be difficult. I still haven't told my mom that I'm moving to the Netherlands. I was raised by her. I'm a mama's boy. I mean, you know, my relationship with her is everything.
You know, when I was doing the reaction to this on Patreon yesterday, I said to myself, this couple reminds me of a couple that I've seen before. I wonder who that couple is. I mean, he does a little bit of music. I mean, you know, when it comes to his woman, she looks like she could be someone that maybe likes the whole influencer lifestyle. I was, this feels like a little bit of a copy and paste. And then, this is the part that got more interesting. The part where he hasn't even told his own mum yet that he's actually going to be leaving the United States to live in the Netherlands, aka Holland. And it's interesting because you see, the problem that we have here with Julio, is that, well, because he hasn't told his mum yet. In fact, he only told his mum about Kirsten 3 weeks ago. And now she's coming over to the States to basically, you know, see where he lives, see obviously where he's from, but also at the same time to meet his mother because he plans on leaving the United States to go live in the Netherlands. But he doesn't want to tell his mum that, one, Kirsten is, well, he has told her that she's his girlfriend, but you can't expect your mum to be okay with you leaving to go to the Netherlands with a girlfriend that you've allegedly only had for 3 weeks, even though we know you've been together for longer than that. The way I look at it is you're already setting up Taylor. You're setting up for your mum to already have this resentment for this wrong character, for this Kirsten girl, for this Kirsten girl, she doesn't even know. I mean, there's a lot of mothers out there that are quite protective, and they think that any woman that comes in there in their son's life is out here just to steal their son away from them, and that is a thing, right? I just feel like the setup is very poor. The setup is very poor, and let's not forget with the other couple that I was talking about, we all know how his relationship went down with his mum and even his stepdad. To be fair. And obviously he bought his girl, but different since she was coming to live in America. But it definitely took the mum and the stepdad a while to warm up to her. Why? Because the son hadn't been completely honest about the full intentions with his girlfriend, if you know what I mean. You don't know who I'm talking about, but then I guess you don't know who I'm talking about. But in this situation here, right here, it's a matter of it's just him and his mother. And he's now about to leave his mum to go all the way to the Netherlands, and he didn't even give her the common courtesy of knowing his woman in Kirsten for a certain duration of time. The fact that she's flying and she's just going to meet the mum for the first time, and then after that, they're going to bounce after a few weeks. I would be upset. I would be mad too. I'd be like, raw. Either way, though. Either way. Continue.
You're gonna bring Kirsten here in like a couple days. Your mom's gonna meet her for the first time, and then you're gonna be like, hey, yo, mom, deuces?
You know what? The friend actually explained the whole situation a whole lot better than I did, and a whole lot quicker too, but yeah. Deuces. I wanted to have a conversation with my mom about the move once Kirsten was here. But, you know, mom's intuition, she knew what was going on. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, I'm happy that your mom kind of put you in that situation where you have to tell her now, because again, it would have never been cool for you to blindside your mother and, you know, to tell her the first time she's meeting your fiance, wife to be, etc. If you want your mum to like your partner, you need to allow your mum time to get to know your partner, and you need to allow your mum time to process that you may leave one day to be with your partner. You know what I'm saying? But you're giving her no time to process any of this stuff. Like, yo, how can you not expect your mum to be absolutely devastated? Like, of course she'd have been devastated either way, but there's two different types of devastation. There's two different types that she's going to go through. And the one that she's going to go through is the one of, I can't believe my son didn't think that he could tell me this thing. I'm sad that he took so long. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the time our parents want to feel like as if their child can come to them at any given time. The fact that he didn't do that isn't going to make her feel good.
Porque tú sabes que a mí nunca me gusta estar aquí, mami.
¿Y si tú te vas para allá? ¿Y yo aquí? Pendiente a ti, nada.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is hard to watch.
¿Tan lejos? Tú a gozar y vas a sufrir.
¿Cómo que tú vas a sufrir?
The way mom's like, I will suffer, you know? She dropping in like that, putting that guilt trip in. Bro, I don't feel sorry for you, man. You set yourself up.
Tú no vas a sufrir. No te pongas así tampoco, porque tú sabes. Sufrí como, dime.
Well, you can imagine how, you know, mom's gonna suffer, right? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, do you know one thing I will say this though, kind of off topic, is that him and his mum been living in America for like forever, right? I want to know why they had the scene with his mum where she's only speaking in Spanish. Why does the mum not speak English? I mean, she clearly does. I say this every season though. I don't know why they force people who come from a Spanish, heritage or whatnot, or Latin heritage or whatnot. Okay, I don't know why they always have to speak in Espanol or Portuguese, or depending on the dialect and XYZ. I know they've got a market, but like, bruh, we know that she can speak English. She's been living in America like pretty much her son's whole life. Her son was raised there. You know what I mean? Sorry, I just find that stuff hella annoying. I don't know why they do that. It's bloody annoying. Like, oh, we couldn't find a Spanish person this season, so then we'll just find someone who can speak it, and well, someone that's Latin. But they have got obviously Latin, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, but they must speak it, so the people. Whatever, man. I'm done. I'm out here. Anyway, either way though, end of the day, I really hope that the meeting does go well. But I tell you this though, when he does get to the airport, Kirsten couldn't get through the border. They actually took her passport and stuff. So I don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode, but it's gonna be interesting to see obviously what happens. But either way though, if things didn't go well or doesn't go well with the mum and Kirsten, it's gonna be his fault. You know what I mean? Because you've not given your mum a time to process and to get to know the person that you are leaving her for. But obviously in her head, you're leaving her for somebody else. And she's got to know that you're going to be safe with the person that you're going with. You know what I mean? And also, most importantly, you're also going to a country your mum has never visited neither. She doesn't even know whether that country is a safe place. So as a mother, naturally, she's going to have a lot of worries. And as I said before, she's mostly probably saddened by the fact that you didn't have that for some reason you couldn't tell her sooner. I'm going to make her feel good. But hey, man, it is what it is. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.